Wyżej jeszcze? Okej. Tędy raczej nie dojdziemy. Wyjść. Wyżej. Tutaj. Było. Idziemy dobrze. Czyli nie było tego dziennika. Bo jest tak skitrany, że szkoda gadać.
Return at a more convenient time.
Znajdź notatnik przez agentów stróżów. Okej, dobra. Chętnie znajdę ten notatnik. Tam mogą być jakieś tajemnice spisane. Był? Nie ma. Też nic. Notatnik muszę znaleźć. Po prostu muszę. Dole. Tutaj by musiał być. Zdanie. Tutaj? Nie ma. Na pewno nie. Na zewnątrz gadają. Być. I oni go ukryli. Że? Okay. Nie. Nic. To lipa, no. Ten dziennik. Tu nie ma. Ten dziennik w ogóle jest? Niżej. Niżej, dobra. Jeszcze raz. Ale na dole też w sumie nic nie widziałem. Tu. To już niby jest tutaj gdzieś. W tą stronę bardziej. Piętro. Którek tylko. Teraz że jest wyżej. Nie, nie ma więcej. Pandory. Dobra. Idźmy. Teraz jeszcze opuśćmy
Turn at a
teren.
more convenient time.
Właśnie.
So Harriet Jones became the original carrier when Edgar gave her vampire blood. I must tell Elizabeth.
Okej. Musimy powiedzieć Elizabeth. To był dialog? Okej. Ciekawe. To jest ciekawe.
Step away, sir.
Metrów. Raczej nie ma nic. Up. Ryby. Teraz mi mówi, że niżej. Metrów. Coś, co przegapiłem. Niżej. Dobrze. Okay. Jest wyżej. Zwane to strasznie. Chodźmy za tym tropem, że to jest niżej po prostu. Puszczy, nic nie świeci. Może później jeszcze tu wrócić i nie wiem, dostaniemy klucz. O! Release miłość. Okej. O. Główka do tego. Dobra. Niestety. Dobra. Tak zostawmy. Na razie to tak zostawmy. Ale faktycznie to może być ten marszał, może być naszym stwórcą. Niby nie żyje, ale
Convenient time.
tak nie do końca w sumie też, nie? Dobra, zobacz. Tak.
Not a safe place right now, sir. Burn it, boys!
Idę? Tak, dobrze. Tak.
Christ! He's dead!
Jestem, czy on będzie w szpitalu. Tu mówią, że jest jakaś rozmówka. To jest też intrygujące. To po prostu kolejny bug.
This city is more peaceful without the bombs, but no less dangerous.
Tak, dobrze idzie. Wprawił drzwi już. To, że... Nie ma doktorka. Nowy dialog jest. Ale... Co nam chodziło? No takie szkopuły, kurczę, nie? Że oni jeszcze patcha żadnego nie wypuścili, nie? To też jest w ogóle... No trochę słabe. Słabe moim zdaniem. Problem twórców Vampyra oczywiście. Niby nie przeszkadzają rozgrywce, ale są strasznie upierdliwe, nie? Nie, możemy mieć ten cel. Że można mieć te punkty doświadczone na minusie, nie? Też jest epic. Ale jak widać można. Dobrze działa. Chyba nie. Dobra. Prawie. Raid jest.
What good fortune brings you back to me, Jonathan? What is it, my dear?
I'm afraid it's bad news, Elizabeth. The worst, actually.
Please, speak up.
Edgar is no longer in McCullum's grasp. I resolved that matter.
Where is our good friend now? Is he well?
Of a sort. His injuries were mortal. I had no choice but to make him one of us. To save him. Or to punish him.
To punish him? I fail to understand. And what is the source of this cold tone in your voice?
Edgar Swansea was responsible for the Skull epidemic, Elizabeth. It was he who unleashed the deadly scourge upon London.
What? Are you certain? This is the most terrible accusation of all.
He confessed everything to me. He sought to cure the disease, to exploit vampire blood to stop the epidemic. But he unwittingly gave birth to a catastrophe.
All those poor victims. How could he do it? What happened?
Edgar gave no heed to ethics. His theory could have been proven to be correct, but he abused the confidence of his patients to test it.
I must say I'm shocked, Jonathan. Who would have thought it? And the poor patient. Let me guess. It was Harriet Jones, was it not?
Yes. That explains how Doris Fletcher was infected, and how she became an Icor. She secretly visited her mother at Pembroke.
Then we have no choice. We must act quickly, Jonathan. We must return to the sewers and put an end to the threat poor Harriet embodies.
I have one more matter to discuss with you. Harriet Jones was the primary case, but do you know what a healthy carrier is?
There is a tone in your voice that frightens me, Jonathan. What are you trying to say?
It was your blood Edgar used for his experiment on Harriet Jones.
What? No. No. This can't be. Oh.
Elizabeth, are you all right?
No, I have to go.
What do you mean?
Leave me alone. Save the city, Jonathan. Save what can be saved.
Elizabeth, I need answers. Why did your blood
Stay
cause
away
this?
from me. Please. I swear I never was your
Wait!
enemy.
No! Elizabeth!
Oh. Oh. No to mamy... Mamy całkiem ciekawy orzech do zgryzienia. Dracula dla inspirującej Lady Ashbury. W życiu jest miejsce na mrok i na światło. Panie światłem. Bram Stoker. 5 sierpnia 1809. Okay. Więcej nie ma, nie? No to mnie... To blokowało trochę. Uciekła. Ja też nie spodziewałem. Kurde. Dobra, czyli ile mamy? A? Tutaj. Tu.
Now would be a good time to blend the recipe Marshall used when he fought the disaster. I think I know
Sir,
where to
step
find
away.
what I need.
Idę? Nie, ja idę nawet. To nie powinien iść. W tą stronę.
So over there! There's one of them!
Dawaj krew.
That's it! Gone up like King.
Okej. Dobra, dobrze idziemy.
I'd step back, sir!
Czuję, że tutaj będzie rzeźnia niezła.
Whose blood could be purer than that of William Marshall? Lord Redgrave will have to spare me a drop.
Sir, you are not welcome.
Tak. W tyłach? Było cię, że tworzyliśmy, nie? A, i właśnie, i tu jest jeszcze ta.
Have you recent news of Aloysius Dawson?
He is dead, I've heard. I wish I was dead too.
Okay,
I must go.
Ale nie, tu chyba będziemy, tak, dobrze. I teraz chwilę prawdy. Tak. Dobry miałem motyw, żeby wejść po prostu tyłem, żeby były otwarte drzwi.
I'm still persona non grata in the Ascalon Club. If I want to speak with Lord Redgrave,
You cannot win this!
improvise.
Dzień panu. Pytać żadnego wampira. Może jednak. Jednak musimy się dopytać. Tego wampira.
Good evening, Lord Redgrave.
What are you doing here, traitor? I shall smite you for this audacity.
I'm not here to bicker, Lord Redgrave. I can put an end to this epidemic, but I need your assistance to do so.
Good. We've held out thus far, but the time has come to put an end to this crisis. Tell me, what do you need?
The blood of William Marshall.
The blood of William Marshall? Of my maker? Are you mad? This blood is the purest of all. My maker proffered it to me on the battlefield. I cannot hand it to you.
Stop this farce. Marshall never was your maker. I have no idea how you acquired his blood, but I need it now.
I see. Well, in that case, given the gravity of the situation, I suppose I can spare you a drop.
Thank you, my lord.
If you manage to save this city, you'll prove yourself a veritable servant of the crown. So Godspeed, Dr. Reed. Our fate lies wholly in your hands.
Ja od razu jak zmieni ton. Okay. Kulum. Kulum gdzieś tam się przyturlał chyba dalej. Dobra, i to jest... Zerknijmy jeszcze tylko na nią.
Good evening.
And good.
Nie ma, dobra.
Goodbye, Charlotte.
She's been quite busy these.
Yep. Szkoda, że nie było nam dane więcej z nią pogadać, no. Dobra. Tobą. Okej. Prawda.
See them things? Fucking beast! Yeah!
mamy ze sobą. Tylko teraz... Kuluma? O Boże. Nie mam czasu na was. Do widzenia. Dobrze. Tu? Tak.
It's one of them! Over there! There's one of them! Watch yourselves! There's one of them!
Ty chamie.
I'll kill it!
No dawaj tą karę.
Look lively! It's all of us! Filthy piece of shit!
If McCullum really drank the blood of King Arthur, then I may have found another vital ingredient for my recipe. Good evening, vampire hunter.
Are you here to mock me, Reed?
Not at all, McCullum. I am here because I need you.
Really? I'm intrigued. Speak up, then.
I need the blood of a king. The blood of Arthur. I'm certain you possess it, and I must have it.
The guard's most sacred and precious relic. Why would you... You found Marshall's memoirs. I should have destroyed that book.
I need the antidote to save this city, McCullum.
It is within me to take your words as truth. I want to, but I must know more. What precisely are your plans?
A creature called a disaster is about to be unleashed. It falls upon me, as once it did Marshall, to stop it before the whole country is ravaged.
I should have destroyed that book. And yet, I wish I could join this battle alongside you. But this crusade is not mine to fight.
Do you not understand? We wanted the same thing from the outset. A means to end this vampire epidemic.
Not enemies. Maybe that is so. Take it then. I see no other hope for this city. If this is some trick, you will be damned, Dr. Reed.
Thank you. Can we speak more?
Indeed. Why not?
Why are you here?
The man who raised me after the brutal murder of my parents. He's buried here.
Were both your parents killed by vampires?
Yes. And yet worse. My father returned to Dublin a vampire and tore out my mother's throat.
And who was this man?
Carl Eldritch, one-time leader of Prewin. He killed my father in front of me. Helped me hunt my brother Ain after teaching me how to kill leeches.
How are you adapting to immortality?
I feel so powerful it gives me shivers. I could be the greatest vampire hunter ever. Your worst nightmare, in truth.
Will you leave the guard now that you are what you are?
Are we not creatures of deceit? I could hide my nature from my men, or name a successor. Go my own way. I know not yet my path.
Ciekawe.
Will you hunt me down?
You're a vicious beast, Reed. Perhaps the city needs you at this time, but I shall not forget what you did.
Farewell, my progeny.
Do not stretch your luck, Reed.
Okej, dobra. Spróbujemy teraz tylko jeszcze insuliny i będzie dobrze.